What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video I will show you the latest news directly related to this story. I will show you an updates from John Burda, from Anna Trade, from Tony and from a lot of people who are fighting together against this illegal activity. And before we dive deeper into this news, please share this video with your friends and family, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and drop me a line in the comment section. This will help us to see how many people do we have in our community and how much efforts do we need to fight against this illegal activity. And this is the only way how we can win this battle. And that's why please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. So let's start with the news one by one. Let's start with the Reddit thread directly related to MMTLP. And on my previous video yesterday I've showed you the person who is willing to sell his shares, 1,482 shares for $3 each. And definitely right now we cannot, we basically don't have an ability to sell these shares on the open market, and nobody knows will it be ever possible. And right now we have the only way how some people can sell their shares is just direct selling. And we have another person, and let me quote you his post. So the other post took it as a sign: I want to sell all my shares. I definitely believe something will happen with this situation. I also believe it will take time. I do not have time. And this community, I do not doubt it. I just feel what's best for me is to recover as much as my funds as possible and start over. So, as you can see, people are starting to lose their faith and they want to have their money back. And definitely a lot of people were trapped in this situation, and nobody knows that it can ever happen. But it is what it is, and that is why we have to unite to fight together against this fraudulent activity on the markets. So let me show you very good news directly related to the entire situation of the naked shorts and issuing of counterfeit shares. So Mark R. Basile wrote: our win yesterday is the first case ever by an issuer not brought by the SEC where a toxic convertible note lender was declared a dealer in violation of the Securities Act requirement for them to register as a securities dealer, maybe because it would subject them to oversight. And the court agreed with us and voided the entire transaction and held they cannot even recoup their money from our client DPLS. This is a huge win for shareholders, not just for Zilla Nation, but all shareholders whose issuers sold convertible notes to unregistered dealers. Now CEOs step up and stop the dilution. And this decision is very important not only for MMTLP community but for other companies that were targeted by naked shorters. And as you can see, there are multiple of them, and I have to say that each and every day dozens of companies are under bearish pressure of these naked shorters. And let me show you the details of this decision. On April 21st, Mark Basile wrote: huge litigation news. Dark Pools wins its summary judgment motion against Cairborne Capital, saving the company $400,000 and almost 100 million shares in dilution. This is the first in-nation decision secured for an issuer by OTC lawyers for an OTC markets issuer. Congrats to all of the company's shareholders. And yes, in my opinion, it is a very good news not only for the dark pools but for the entire industry. And let me show you further. John Burda wrote, basically he retweeted the tweet from Ham Short Killer, and Ham Short Killer tweeted this: Anna Trades, they all know the game. Problem is retail doesn't know how to fight back. The worm has turned. We know how to fight back. F them. See you in DC. And here is the video that was added to this tweet, and this video was published 2 years ago, on February the 9th, 2021, and it's titled Jim Cramer reveals dirty tricks short sellers use to manipulate stock prices down. And this is another evidence that everybody knows about this situation of illegal activity on the markets, and no one, basically no one from the authorities, no one cares about it. And this is really upset, and we have to change this situation. And in my opinion, we have all the chances to win this battle if we unite together. Not only the MMTLP community, but other communities from other companies that were nakedly shorted recently. So let me show you another tweet that was made by Anna in response to the Ham short killer tweet. And she wrote, "We must continue organizing and educating retail on the best methods of fighting back. Congressmen and senators need to hear from their constituents in mass numbers. This week we are ramping up our outreach efforts and need all participate. Please look at your state DM groups later today for contact information and materials to add for outreach." And for those of you who don't know, Anna is the person who asked Gary Gensler with the tricky questions, and definitely she has a lot of information to disclose, but unfortunately we don't have any updates from her Twitter account. She just recently, let me show you, was invited to several interviews. One of it was made by Syntax Queen of the Metaverse, and second one is made by Trading Secrets. And if you want to follow this information, just follow her Twitter account and you will be able to see these links. So let me show you further. We also have the retweet made by Tony Tweets, and he retweeted the Birds Lady latest tweet. And he said, "Check out Birds Lady's latest video about the FOIA requests." Here is the link on this tweet. And he added, "The FOIA rejection speaks volumes. The reason for denying your request to see the S1 filing comments is to avoid foreseeable harm." So, how ridiculous is that? Harm to whom? Surely not to next bridge hydrocarbons. Harm to shorts, broker-dealers? So, I have to say that these news are really ridiculous, because authorities don't even know how to handle this problem from their side, and they just trying to make it as long as possible. And that is why we still have the only way to win this battle is to unite and fight together. We have a lot of brilliant people. We have 4 lawsuits so far, and we have a lot of new information that our community is trying to find here and there. And that is why, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family, and drop me a line if you have any useful information for the community related directly to this case. So, see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.